Forest Gateau, my absolute favourite. 225 grams of butter, 4 eggs, 65 grams of cocoa, 225 grams of sugar, 160 grams of flour, some vanilla, a teaspoon of baking powder, and a pinch of salt. Put all the ingredients into a bowl and whisk it up till it is combined. And scrape the edges into the cake batter. I'm just denting the cake batter so I know how much I should use in 3 7-inch tins. I baked mine for about 10 minutes at 190 degrees Celsius. 250 grams of Choccy, some Morello cherries, 500 mils of cream, some jam. I've got some Barker's plum jam, some Morello cherry juice, and a few cherries. And this is a great way of using a bit of the cherry brandy that you may have made. I'm making this for little proofs, so I won't be adding any to the Morello juice. Just drop the Choccy into a double boiler and melt it gently. Drop in 250 mils of cream into the Choccy, just cold cream, and work it in. So if you've never made ganache before, you'll think it's never going to come together, but just work at it, and then it will just magically come together really, really quickly. So this is the sciencey bit. So ganache is an emulsion that consists of fat and water. Yes, I do know that Choccy and water don't usually mix, but here they do. So little beads from the cocoa butter and butter fat stew and suspend themselves with the water molecules from the cream, and here they work together to make a beautiful thick glaze. I hope that makes sense. The more you know. You'll feel it getting thicker and thicker. When it looks like this, just keep on keeping on. It will change quite quickly. And just like that, it's come together. And chill it down to a thick icing consistency. Making a gâteau is pretty easy. You just need all the ingredients at hand. Start by dousing the sponge in the juice. Spread some jam on the sponge. Cover with the Morello cherries. Whip up the rest of the cream and spread it in and around the cherries. And spoon the ganache on top. I've heated my spoon up in a glass of water and just wiped it with a tea towel. It just makes it a little bit easier to maneuver the ganache. And because I've got all these cherries, I'm just piling them on top of the cake in the middle. And just finishing it off with a dusting of icing sugar. It's a delicious way of celebrating. It's my favourite.